With 900 restaurants and 90,000 employees around Australia, McDonald's is a highly successful business. So successful that 1 million Australians visit them every day. The company has recently started signing their legal contracts using software from DocuSign. I met up with Craig Cawood, the General Counsel of McDonald's, and DocuSign's Lisa Oldfield to see how this digital technology is reducing their paper use. Craig Cawood, General Counsel for McDonald's, thanks for having us in. Now, this desk here has to be the cleanest desk I've ever seen in a legal office. There's no paper here except for the tissue paper over there. Is this the result of signing up to DocuSign? And if so, why did you do it?
Yeah, it's something I'm actually very proud of, having no paper or very little paper in the office these days. And it is a result of DocuSign. Come here a year ago and you would have seen stacks of paper and agreements up to the ceiling waiting for execution. These days, that's not the case. Today in McDonald's, we employ 100,000 people. We've got 950 restaurants, 250 licensees spread across the country. We have thousands of suppliers. Therefore, each year we are simply executing thousands and thousands of documents and agreements that need signatures each year. That used to take time, money, effort. With DocuSign, that's all gone away.
Now, I see here, this is one of the old franchise agreements. Now, what was the process for making that kind of agreement, and how has it changed?
Yeah, absolutely. And we would have executed probably about 100 to 150 of these each year. So as you can see, it's going to take someone quite a bit of time to put this together. They've got to get all the tabs, they've got to get the post-its and sign here documents in place. We then bind it, put it together, take it down to the courier. That gets sent somewhere across the country. It gets signed, hopefully in the right places. Comes back to us, we then sign it and then send it back out to the relevant parties. That all took time, money and effort.
And how long would that take to generally do one of those contracts in the past?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that at best would have taken a month, probably more likely 2 or 3 months.
And now using the DocuSign approach, how quickly is that being done now?
It can be done in quickly as 2 or 3 days. In some cases, if everyone's available and ready to click their fingers on the screen, it happens in hours.
Wow, so it's a tremendous difference in productivity there. Now, in terms of major contracts, I mean, do you still do those on paper?
No, not at all. Whether it's a single-page agreement that we're executing or whether it's a national significant contract, one like we just entered in with the AFL as the national sponsor of the AFL competition in Australia, that's all done with DocuSign.
Okay, now with regards to yourself, now you're a busy person, you must travel a lot. How flexible is it? I mean, you know, if you're, say for example, if you're on a plane, could you sign, contracts while you're on the plane?
Yeah, I think one of the beauties of this system is whether I'm online, offline, on plane, I can sign and open DocuSign and sign documents with it. Whether I'm on the beach, in the boardroom or between meetings, all I need to do is grab my phone, open up the app, and read and sign the documents. And the best way is probably to show you how that works. So right now, I just simply open my phone, open the app. It tells me that I've got 3 documents waiting for my signature. I just click on the first of those. I want to sign it. It's a 300+ page document, so it takes a minute or 2 to load.
And so that would be about the same size as the old the document we've just seen?
Oh, absolutely. It's exactly the same document. It comes up there. I'm pretty familiar with this document, so it's not one that I necessarily need to read the full text of. So I can click straight to the signing page. As you can see there, it's got an electronic sign here page. I just simply click on that, my signature there, press finish, and that document is signed, executed. It then moves on either to the next signatory, or if everyone has already signed it, it automatically sends out executed copies of that document to all the relevant parties.
Lisa Oldfield, welcome to Smart Money. Now, you're with DocuSign. Now, what is that company and what do you do and how long have you been around?
Yeah, sure. So DocuSign is the world leader in digital transaction management, which means that our secure bank-grade platform allows our customers to send documents, forms, contracts for completion and execution without needing pen or paper. It can be done anytime, anywhere, and on any device. We've been around since 2002, so that's 14 years. It's a long time for a tech company. But in that time, we've had 60 million users on the platform. We have 120,000 corporate customers and 75,000 new signers joining each day.
Now, from a financial point of view, what are the financial savings associated with going digital with signing contracts?
I think you'd probably break it down into three key components. The first being hard cost savings. So obviously, if you're eliminating paper from the process, couriers, postage, for example, that's a big cost saving. Then you have your efficiency gains. So if you're no longer requiring staff to scan a document or to file something or have to rekey information, that's saving time. And then there is the revenue improvement side of things. So if you're sending out, for example, a sales contract and getting that signed and back to you in hours and not days and weeks, that's going to improve your bottom line.
Now, DocuSign, you've got some pretty big investors, haven't you?
We have, look, and they include the likes of Microsoft, Salesforce.com, FedEx, Visa, here in Australia, Telstra. And they're not only investing in us, they are rolling out our products to their own staff and incorporating DocuSign in their own applications and processes.
Now, we're here at McDonald's today, who are one of your clients, and we're going to look at them in more detail. But who are the other clients that you have?
Look, just to name a few, Commonwealth Bank here in Australia, AMP, another huge user of DocuSign, Fairfax, CoreLogic, Telstra, Optus, Origin Energy.
So that's obviously the big end of town covered, but what about small businesses? Can they use it as well?
Yeah, and that's the beauty of DocuSign, John. It is completely scalable. So whether you're a one-man band or whether you're an ASX 200 customer, DocuSign returns the same level of benefit.
Now, there's some confusion out there with some companies who think that it's only legally binding if you sign a contract on paper, but that's not the case, is it?
Yeah, and look, it's a common misconception and probably the battle we fight the most. And I think it has been a paradigm shift for people where they have signed on paper and before that papyrus for hundreds of years. But no, here in Australia we have the Electronic Transactions Act. It was passed 16 years ago and makes DocuSign completely admissible for signing electronic signatures. And is in line with e-sign laws all around the world, which means that DocuSign customers can sign legally and globally with our platform.
And from an environmental standpoint, what's the environmental benefit of going digital?
Again, you're removing paper, so of course you're saving trees, which is a big win. And we estimate that we save something like 1 million square metres of forest each year. But there's also reducing emissions. So if you've got less cars on the road, shipping envelopes full of paperwork, that's got to have a good impact on the environment as well. So good for the environment, good for the pocket.
As you just saw, digital signing is saving McDonald's a lot of money. In looking at their operations, I found 3 key things that can be easily implemented by other businesses. Firstly, signing contracts digitally doesn't just save paper, it also saves money and improves business productivity. Secondly, when you implement digital signing, make sure you engage your employees in the transaction process. And finally, get your suppliers to join you in going paperless with your contracts. That way, you all benefit. After the break, we'll be taking a look at the other ways that digital technology can transform your business. Stay with us.